All right, everybody, we're here for the Miami Herald's High School Football Gridiron Report. It's week 2 of the state championships, and we're here at Flanagan High School. The Falcons are in the state final for the first time ever. We're here with Coach Devin Bush and 4 of his top players. Coach Bush, first off, congratulations for making it. I know it was a long way to get here, but the time has finally arrived. If you could share with us just a little bit of the level of excitement at this school right now, especially, this has been a 3-year journey to get to this point.
We're really jacked right now. We're jacked up so high. It's just unbelievable feat for these guys to achieve that goal. We worked so hard, and it's finally here. We get to take that trip up the road and experience being a state participant.
Tell us about the year. You had a little bit of a hiccup early in the season, then a little setback rather in the regular season. But the postseason run you guys have been on has been phenomenal. 3 shutouts, basically a shutout last week too by the starters. Only gave up a field goal really in the first quarter. This defense has been talked about a lot, but what's the key, the biggest reason this team has been this successful so far?
Well, the maturation of my players, the coaching staff. Coming together, getting on the same page, making sure that we're putting the kids in the best position to be successful, making sure we take time to listen to them, understand what makes them tick, understand the spots that they need to be in, and just trying to put the whole pie together, the whole piece of the pie together has been really good for us. Like you said, the hiccup we had earlier, and then the loss that we had against St. Thomas, it was really instrumental in the development of us. And that really helped us out a lot. So thank you, guys.
Tell us about these gentlemen right here. If you could introduce them one at a time. They've each been a key part to your success this year.
Well, to my far left, we have Dredrick Snelson. I've had this kid since Optimus, and he's just a phenomenal person. Goes to work, does what you ask him. Very quiet, but on the field turns into a beast. Give him the ball, let him go. We have Mr. Versatile, Natron Ray. That's my other son. He plays defensive line for us, offensive line, some linebacker. He just grinds, just put the team on his back and does whatever you ask him to do, doesn't complain. Very smart, very high football IQ, and just gives us everything he has. Then we have Mr. Excitement here, Shakur Pearson. I mean, just like lightning in the bottle. This guy will juke you in the phone booth. So we like to make sure that we get him going and give him the ball and just let him do what he does well, and that's make huge plays for us. And he's been very instrumental in our special teams play and on offense. So it's just been a big treat for us. And then the piece and the key to the car that drives this machine is Mr. Cato Nelson. When he's on fire, it's crazy. It's so fun to watch. He's an offensive leader. These guys rally around him. We're missing him the first part of the season, which was very tough to deal with, and he just fought his way back, fought through all the adversity, came back, and just doing a good job of jumping back in and getting acclimated, getting on the same page with the receivers, learning all the ins and outs of the offense, and just controlling this machine, just trying to put us in position to be successful, and just doing the job that we asked him to do, and I couldn't be more proud of him.
Well, I'm going to start with Cato then. I want to ask Cato, coming back, I know you had the injury early on. If you could talk about just how hard was it hard at all to just jump in mid-season and get the offense going? I guess how long did it take for you to really everybody to feel comfortable on offense?
I mean, when I first got back, the offense really wasn't jumping at first. I think it was more just me learning the offense and getting back in the film room a lot, coming back off my injury and getting my connection together with Snelson and Jakor and the rest of my offense.
What are you telling the guys? Because obviously you have seen what it takes to win a state championship. So what are you telling the guys and just about the journey to get there and just completing it really? Because now when you're this close, obviously you want to get the job done.
Yeah, like these guys, they've been chasing this state dream since they got here, since Coach Bush became the head coach here. And they fell short a few times. So, we're here now, so I just tell them that the finish great after.
Jakor, they call you Mr. Excitement. I mean, tell us about this season, how special has it been for you guys?
It's been a real special season. We had ups and downs, and we've been through a lot of stuff. There's a lot of adversity going on through this team, and I'm glad to be here, and now we just got to finish the mission.
Natron, talk about the adjustment this year, moving to the offensive line and what that was like for you.
Well, it was pretty easy to me because I'm very athletic and I can't let a big guy get past me. So it's just Nothing major. I just go with the flow.
It was a little weird because you're always side by side with such great players on defense. Now you're kind of like butting heads with them straight forward every time on the offensive side. What was that like, especially in the beginning?
At the beginning, it was boring. I was getting tired of it. But for the most part, I'm just on the offense to be a leader with Cato over there. So I help him on the O-line so he could get the receivers right, and I do the rest on the O-line.
Dredrick, talk about, you've been there before more than once, and you've gotten it done. Again, kind of what I asked Cato, just how hard it is to get here and what it takes to get the job done.
It's only as hard as you make it. That's basically it.
Same thing with Cato, like just the chemistry you guys have gotten now, especially late in the season. Was it a little difficult early in the year, or did it kind of, how much did you have to be a leader on that offense to not let it kind of get disrupted?
Well, first we had to get back on the track and get a chemistry with our quarterback. But after a few games, 3 or 4 games, we all got on the same page, and we started clicking, and that's why we kept putting up points.
Well, Coach, I guess what's the final message that you have to tell these guys, with only a couple days left before something that they may remember the rest of their lives?
Just enjoy this moment. Enjoy the whole process. You've earned it. You've worked hard for it. And no regrets. Go ahead and finish. Finish the drill. No regrets. Enjoy the whole process. Proud of you.
All right, Coach Bush, the Dirty Bird Nation, we wish them luck this Saturday, 7 o'clock in the Citrus Bowl, the Class 8A final. Check them out in Orlando.